What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here. A disastrous day at Wembley yesterday with a loss to West Ham after being 2-0 up at half time. Oh, where did it all go wrong, Sim?
I think we started the day at 60%. Even when we were 2-0 up, I wasn't particularly... I think we played better than West Ham, but I wasn't particularly impressed with the amount of effort we were putting in. I thought we were kind of coasting through the game.
We didn't really get out of second gear, did we, that first half?
Not even in the first half. So I kind of... When West Ham upped their game in the second half, it was kind of hard to adapt to it because we were playing at such a slow pace throughout the whole game that when they upped their game, it was hard for us to kind of adapt to that play. And
they really brought it to us second half. It looked like they were really playing for their manager, who had 2 games to save his job. And really, you got to just put your hands up and say they were better on the day. First half, no, but second half, for sure.
I wouldn't say like they battered us in terms of like they're having chance after chance. It's not true. But in terms they really upped their game. Carroll really started to hold the ball up. All of a sudden, Andre Ayew was getting into the box and he was getting chances. So they did better than us, yeah. But I would say it was more due to our lack of effort than West Ham completely upping their game, in my opinion.
Do you blame it on complacency?
100%. Completely complacency. And Poch probably really stuck the boot in after that game. He'll probably be really furious from what he saw.
When you're looking at the lineup looked more than enough to win a game like that.
I thought it was pretty strong.
Let's talk about Juan Foyth a bit, because in the first half he looked good and solid, and second half
struggled a bit.
Yeah, he struggled big time actually.
Yeah, I thought he handled Carroll really well in that first half. He was getting in front of him, he was making interceptions, he was beating him in the air 3 or 4 times, and I was really impressed for some good composure he had. But second half he kind of got bullied a bit. He got caught out for the second goal, and it was unfortunate. He'll learn from it. He's only 19. So it was good that he had an impressive first half performance, but hopefully he'll learn from that second half performance.
That Andy Carroll was like a man possessed in the second half, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
He was winning all of a sudden. He was winning all the headers. He was holding the ball up. He was really battling because it just wasn't there in the first half.
In the last 5 minutes, they moved him to centre back.
Yeah, of course. which helped them because we were putting so many crosses in, but
we took Llorente off.
Exactly. We didn't put one cross in when Llorente was on, not one. I don't remember one cross we put in the box when Llorente was on the pitch. And when we took him off, we peppered the box of crosses and we had no one to cross to.
What did you make of the return to the team for Danny Rose?
First half, I thought he looked okay. I don't think it was anything special, but it was a good return. Second half, he really struggled. He did really struggle. He couldn't really get his foot on the ball. He wasn't getting up and down, and he was taken off.
And deservedly so, I think.
I was very impressed with Ben Davies, actually. He's making some really good passes from centre-back, especially for the first goal. He made a lovely little pass into Llorente, which set up the attack, which led to Sissoko's goal. And he's really proving a versatile member for the squad, and he'll probably still be our #1 left-back going forward, I would imagine. I would imagine he would start on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Rose doesn't look completely match fit yet.
No, not at all. He still doesn't have that pace to break past players yet, you can see.
I thought our standout player yesterday was Moussa Sissoko.
I would say Son, to be honest.
Son?
But yeah, I thought Son was our standout player.
I wasn't that impressed with Son, to be honest.
No, I thought in the first half especially he was definitely our best player easily. He was getting on the ball. He was dribbling past players. He set up both goals. He was looking threatening, and I thought for sure he was our best player, especially in the first half. In the second half, it's hard to say who because everyone was just so awful, and there was a complete lack of effort. But I would say for sure Son was for me anyway was our most impressive player. Sissoko was okay. He scored a nice goal, it was a nice finish. But I would say Son for me was our most impressive player.
A lot has been said about Eric Dyer's performance yesterday. I thought actually he had a good first half, solid. He was breaking up play really well and actually going forward a bit. But second half, that was awful from him, wasn't it?
It was absolutely terrible. Like, he was just getting the ball, passing it to no one. He was playing these first time passes straight into like West Ham players. It was pretty poor from Dyer, and it showed a lack of composure and something that he thinks now. He says he's definitely a centre mid, or he prefers to play centre mid. That's how he sees himself. Well, he's got up his game. You know, centre mid's a very difficult position to play, and he's had some very good performances there. And you know, he's a great player. We all love Eric Dyer, but he's got up his game if he's going to sees himself as a long-term future in centre mid and not centre back.
There was one moment which I loved from the game yesterday when Eric Dyer completely ruined Mark Noble.
Yeah, that was a great little touch, wasn't it? What was it? Dyer 25 England caps and Mark Noble 0.
Yeah, but unfortunately Mark Noble had the last laugh yesterday.
Well, he did yesterday, but he went for his career, I don't think.
It was really upsetting to see.
Just like how we fell apart so easily.
It was very Spursy.
I don't even think it was that hard for West Ham to get back in the game. That was
not
my point.
All.
It wasn't even
difficult.
It was
2-2 by what, half an hour to go or something?
They scored 3 goals in 15 minutes. All of their goals, none of them were particularly hard. The first one was just a shot from the edge of the box, which was parried by Vorm, easy tap in.
Yeah.
Second one was just some headers bouncing around the box, fell to Ayew, another goal. And the third one was just a corner, near post header. So it was easy for them. We didn't make it hard at all.
End of the day, the team we had out should have comfortably won that yesterday, and it was just way too complacent.
But I think also we prioritised the game on Saturday, and I personally think that's right. A lot of Spurs fans are disappointed that we didn't take this game more seriously because it was a good
but that team was more than good enough to win the game.
I agree.
Pochettino got the lineup correct.
I agree. Pochettino got quite a bit of backlash yesterday for people saying that we should have gone all out for this cup because it was just a good opportunity to win a cup, and that we should have played a full strength team, but
we more or less did play a very strong team yesterday.
We played a very strong team. I agree, and I agree with Pochettino to prioritise the other game.
100%.
And
but I also it works both ways because we really do need to win a trophy.
Agreed.
But if we win the League Cup,
is what's going to happen.
Exactly.
Nothing.
We won it in 2008. What happened after that?
Keane and Berbatov both left.
Exactly.
The League Cup won't help you. Everyone's saying, Spurs need a trophy to keep these players. The League Cup's going to keep anyone?
No.
What, we finished 7th and win the League Cup? Anything's going to happen?
Nothing will change.
Nothing will change. Like, it'll be worse.
Anything, it'll get worse.
Exactly. Get worse. Like, the League Cup is the least of our priorities. Let's be honest. Like, who even knocked us out last year? Do you remember? Like, no one. Like no one. Who cares about the League Cup?
Out last year?
Exactly. It was Liverpool. I remember. But my point being, just it's the least of our priorities. People there are meltdowns on Twitter yesterday, like saying Spurs, need to shape up. We're going to end up like West Ham if we don't win a trophy soon. Just we're top or joint top.
There's no need to panic.
Exactly, we're joint top of the Champions League group. We're joint second now in the Premier League. We've got a fantastic squad. We've done this, in my opinion. We haven't been playing at 100% this season. No Dembele, no Wanyama, no Rose, no Lamela. Like, there's so much to be proud of at the moment to be Spurs fans. Just losing the 4th round of the Carabao Cup is not even worth losing any sleep over.
If we go up to Old Trafford this weekend and win and get a result against Real Madrid, is this game forgotten in your eyes?
We get a draw at Old Trafford, this game's forgotten in my opinion.
Take a draw now at Old Trafford?
I wouldn't take
it. Give it to you now?
Well, I take a draw at Old Trafford. Well,
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't. You reckon we should go?
We have to go there for the win.
I think we will go there for the win, but I don't. I think a draw wouldn't be a bad result. I think it would be a pretty positive result. Would I take a draw? No, because I do think we can win. I think we can go there and win. But I would take a draw, but at the end of the day, but I wouldn't take a draw now because I do believe we can go there and get 3 points.
Well, we go up to Manchester tomorrow. Watch out for our preview that's going to come out.
Like, subscribe and comment below. Let us know your thoughts about the West Ham game. And as always, come on you Spurs!